Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. We are sitting in the throne, and I'm not quite sure what we tried to achieve. It seems to be morning, I'm not quite sure. Is it dawn or is it dusk? I don't know. Can't tell. It seems to be dusk. Okay, we're gonna go night hunting then. We have still not achieved that trophy, so to the plains and see that we get that trophy. Get my bubble up. And we're gonna see if we can manage to finally get that elusive thing. Also, I have been thinking a little bit more about the egg situation. We have to do something about that. And we have to do something about the stone situation. Because we want to build that warehouse, but we are lacking the stone. Ooh, mosquitoes central here. Ow. Most aggressive mosquitoes all around here. Let's see if we can... Night is falling. Let's see if we can find another one. There is one. Getting in some practice here with the fire staff. Ow! I keep missing the second attack. There we go. That was short and painless. And again, no trophy. It is a pain. It is a pain. Is that another vial? No, that's logs. We don't need to kill more logs. Do we need to pick some more berries? I don't know. We might want to feed our logs here a little bit. Cannot hurt to have more. Mosquitoes. There's Odin over there, watching us. Look. There he is. Is that a whale down there, or is it a lox? Looks like a whale. Of course. We get the Skeeto and the whale all the same. Ooh, that's a 2-starred one. We don't want to mess with that one. Shoot. That was hurtful. Could we please get one of those out of the way? Ooh. Whoa! That was not what I was after. At all. Okay, we've got the one. That is a normal fooling. And now let's get that Skeeto out of the way. Whoa. Where did the 2-star go? Again, no trophy. Oh. This is really taking time. Hunting all night for more skins. Those Skeetos. Mm-hmm. Do. I saw some movement over here, I thought. But it's just fooling. Quite a lot of them. Kite them away from my base. Yeah, it's dawning. We are out of time here. Okay. I can go home now, I think. We don't gain much here. Is that one of mine? Yes. Thank you. Okay. Oh, a bear. Nice. You're gonna play with bears. A start one too. Those bears can take quite a beating before they die. Drop me a trophy, will ya? Whoa, I got stuck between the logs and the bear. Trophy? Nope. And we don't have a Meginyorth. We're gonna drop the black metal because we have enough of that already. Yes, okay. Back to the mist then, I think. Let me have a look if we do have more stones in here, but I don't think so. Well, let me put out some food for my logs here. Because I can. There you go. Why is that here so disheveled, and why do I not have a crafting station here? I have to do some repairs probably. Okay, oh. Yeah, there is still so much in here. But we do need more iron, I think. At the end of the day, we do need more iron. I think we're gonna be demolishing one of those aqueduct rich things in the Mistlands to get us some iron. Because we will have to do a lot more building here. For now, let's put all of that stuff away. And yeah, we are still on the low side with the fine wood here. And oh, we could do something here. We need to build another zip-zap machine. Is that all the blood bags we got? Ah, that's not a lot. Do we have seeds somewhere here? I think here. Windmill. And is that all we have? That is strange. Okay, let's repair everything. $50 arrows, okay. I'm fine with that. And then I think we're gonna be picking up some food. That should be sufficient, I think. Rested buff, comfort 4 is a little bit low. Let's get up into our living space. I think there the comfort levels are better here. Oh look, how cute. Come on, pick up the comfy. And we have been exploring around here. We're gonna do some more exploring there. At least for this day, and then have to think up things. Do we have another 5 cores? Yes. So we can make a zip-zap machine somewhere around these parts. And we go by our pocket portal. Maybe better that one. It's somewhere up high, I think. I don't think we run the risk of getting assaulted the moment we come through. But it's not somewhere up high. Oh, the last thing we were doing was picking up the stuff the Durga had there. So we're gonna pick up our pocket portal. And shall we go in this direction for now? Do I hear a seeker? I think I am. I'm gonna kite that one over here. Let the Durga take care of that guy. We don't get involved here because we don't want to anger them. Thanks, friends. Give me that mandible stuff and all of that jazz. Nice. Okay, we want to go in that direction. We have yet to find another skull to get us more soft tissue. Okay. A seeker friend. And more debris. And it's turning into mountain here. Oh, I'm gonna take those. We were running low on those anyways. I just want my bubble up because you never know when you get into a tricky situation here. At least I cannot hear a gyoll. Something is killing things here. Ha! How did that one die? I cannot even see what killed it. Okay. Taking it. Let's get up there and see the lay of the land here. Problem with up here is you can't find the bad guys when you are up here, and you can't find the skulls when you are up here. So many mage caps and Jotun buffs, nice. Frozen roots over there. Because it's so high up in the mountains. Can hear wolves. Okay. What kind of noise was that? That sounded like grey dwarfs. No, that was a drake. It was just distorted by the mist. Okay. Gathered a great big amount of stuff here. I think we should be... Yeah, we don't have a axe with us. I should bring a pickaxe when we go to the Mistlands, because I have been getting stuck in tight spaces without a pickaxe. That could be terrible. There is a seeker somewhere. Ah, look, there is another one of those spires. Where is that seeker? It is aggroed on something, it seems. I can't see where it's stripesing. But it seems to be fighting something. It's more toward the other side here, huh? Like on this side. Ah, it's down there. Be much easier to kill if I could see it. Ooh, it's a start one too. That is gonna take some doing. I think we're gonna be erecting our portal right here. So we do have a means to get home. Because it's gonna be late. I didn't know you could do that. Interesting. I can only go by where I see the puffs of smoke coming up. Yeah, we have to go home because this is getting too late. Well, we gathered quite some stuff here. And I was having thoughts about expanding out from here or even on this side. We could be finagling in the chicken coop in here. That could work. So let's put away what we've got here. That and that. And then the other stuff is food. That and that. things get out of order here. We could probably get away with building that with wood. So what? Let me think about that. We do need ramps so the things can slide. Oops. So if we wanted that platform where the eggs land to be on this height, and we had, okay, that won't work. Have to move that manually. Nah, that isn't working. I thought that might be working, but I don't think it will fit into that cramped space there. Also, probably it's gonna be too warm here, and the eggs would be hatching. But then again, there is no fire on this side. So, if we hung that off the balcony, and we only need like something like that. That would be the box where we breed the chickens. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing it nonetheless. So we only need the eggs, I think, here. So if we made that like that, and then have that platform here for the eggs to be hatching. And we have the nastiest of weathers here. Do we have fire here? Yes, we do have fire on this side. And that would mean if we put eggs here to hatch, they are in the vicinity of the fire. They would hatch. I have to do more of that when I am rested and can see what I'm doing and the weather is not that terrible. We're gonna have a short break here. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. And then we're gonna build that chicken breeding egg facility for a change. Back to building. Building, exploring, building, exploring. Gonna try balance it a little bit. It's still bad weather. I think I need some iron to make that work. I keep running the wrong direction here. Iron and some coal wood to anchor it, probably. A little bit more of that. iron. That should be sufficient. So let's think again here. So the eggs would fall down here. That would mean we need that in here. And then another one of those coming down here, which leave us at an awkward spot. I'm not keen on that. How else could we do that? If the eggs would drop in that direction. I would need to align all of that a little bit better with what is below, don't I? So, all of that is quite awkward. I don't think that is... I need to build that from the bottom up, not the other way around. So, we want that to come out on this side because this would be the best place for the eggs to land. Like here would be fab. If they landed here. Let me do that again. We need to come out a little more here. Because I wanted to line up with the actual roof. Which is way strange here too. I think I need to... Why was that so strange here? So that would be... Oh, that dropped into the water and is gone forever. Okay, so if that was the place where that stuff was to be landing, then that would need to go like that. Missing requirement. I think that would overshoot here. So probably we have to come out more to make sure we don't actually drop it to somewhere we don't want it. We need to get more difficult. Not sure I'm liking this because this is gonna be awkward. Okay, maybe it's not feasible to get that into the kitchen. Maybe maybe we have to think about something coming off of here. Because I don't think this will work in the end. So this is not what we're gonna do. Thought it might be a good idea, but it ain't really. We're gonna restore the roof here. Because that ain't gonna work. That needs to be that one. And that one. Okay. Now we have a lot of wood laying around here. So if we build something so that is our kitchen here. And what if we had the eggs come out here? That is an awkward angle here, huh? None of that is just like I would want it to be. Have to think more. This is a conundrum. Also, I would want to have the opportunity to get up on that roof too. So, what if we put a second staircase? Right there. We could jump up onto. So we can get up here. We have fire here. All the way. Maybe none of that is a good idea. Maybe we just have to go with a big old drop down here thing. Oh, look. Oh, maybe we drop some of that off here. Ah, I'm really stumped about how to do that and where to put it to make it convenient. What if it was to the side of that here? We could. Ah. Do. Hmm. We would have to come out a little bit more here to clear the roof. And then if we put that in like that, fence that in a little bit so things don't drop where they shouldn't. Something like that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But if we connect that like that, and then will that work? No, it's in the way. Wait, if we manage to that bottom here. Okay, that is awkward, but doable. And have that be like that. Yeah, okay. And then one more. And then we need to get on that roof. We could support that from below probably by using those. That should be yeah, that is anchored to the stone below now. Okay, and then one more. Like that. And that. And that. And now I'm out of wood. Get more wood. I think we are onto something here now. I think that is the better option. So that would be where the chicken would be living. Mm. And then we need a breeding box to breed the eggs. And we should be supporting that here too somehow. Probably anchor that like that. It's not looking too shabby. And then we need a place to be feeding the chicken that live here. And we need to have a way to get up there. So if we came in here, we would be able to feed the chicken. And then we would want those here to make sure we can see. This is gonna be a little bit claustrophobic. But I think it might be working. And we could always anchor that off to somewhere like from here. Ah, that's the wrong one. Need that one. Ooh, this is awkward. I have to think about the anchoring a little bit more, but we can have a roof over this. Okay, we are out of tar. More tar, more wood. And gonna expand that one because we want to be able to see what's going on in there when we drop the eggs, and we also don't want any critters to get in there. Something like that. And probably we need to anchor that some here too. I don't know. We have to do more of that building stuff. But I think this is gonna be working. We're gonna be getting us some eggs, and we're gonna be putting up a fire bowl somewhere here to have... Do we have fire here? No, we don't. Okay. Do we have one of those fire pits stowed away somewhere? Yes. So we need that, and we do have some eggs to be breeding, 2 of them. We're gonna think about how to make that look better, but for now I want to see if that would be working. So if we put that here and then draw out that roof so it covers that here. We're gonna make all of that more pretty once we've got that fire going, but I think that way we should have fire in here. And then we're gonna drop our eggs. Ah, come on. That is a little bit too far. Like... Okay, we need to get a little bit further back here. That seems to be somewhat reasonable. That was not good. Try again. A little bit too far. Well, that's somewhat reasonable. Okay. We need the iron cage here so we can see what's going on. And we need to have that closed off here so they can't escape. And they should be... Let me check. They should be warm in there. Cannot reach it. Iron grate is in the way. Yes, they are warm. Okay. There. And there. And then we wait for the chicks to hatch. Should be working. Gonna have a door other way around so we can get in there and close that off here too, and we can make it look pretty once we've got that chicks to hatch. We don't need the fire anymore, and then we have to think about how to support that a little bit better. But for now, we have that. Okay. And we forgot to eat. I think I don't want to go night hunting again. It's a little bit frustrating. I think we're gonna go sleep. I might want to think up where I could put that portal, because maybe we put it out here. We've got another means to get up on our roof now, so we don't need that staircase there, because we made another. Like here, we can get up here. We don't need that one here anymore. And then we can put the portal up here, I think. We can put that up portal. That one. We could either put it... Yeah, I think... It should be possible to be working like that too. Fabulous, just fabulous. Okay, let's have another short break. Gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Do we have to be in the vicinity for them chickens to hatch? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if we need to be there for the chickens to hatch. Yeah, I like that better with the portal on the other side. And we now can reach all parts of our... Yeah, this is working. It is not pretty, but it is working. We're gonna pretty that up once we find out how to do that. But for now, I think we are good here. We have to make that covered so the eggs can roll off to the side. We're gonna cover that with another set of floor tiles, but this is doable. This is workable. We can stand here and pick the stuff, and we can go up here to troubleshoot if need be. I'm gonna cover that and it's gonna be good. Oh, we should be eating. And then we're gonna go back to the Mistlands, I think, and do some more discovering there. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. Maybe we should not keep our ready-made food in here. I think we have another box. We could keep it here. I think that's better. We're gonna do that. We're gonna move all of that jazz over here. Find a different place for that. I think that's much better. That is the uncooked food, and then that is the more cheaper food, the super cheap food. That is more lox pie. And we could put all of those up in our living quarters. There is that big old unused box. Oh, look at that. And there is another unused box here. So that is not a lot. We might want to go find more of those too. And we have not eaten. We are running around here without having eaten, but now that is better here. I like that a lot more. So that and that. Also, we might want to make that one better here. I don't know. We might want to support that from the other side, but yeah. We're gonna go here. And hope the best that the chickens will hatch even when we are not there. That was where we were fighting that Stumpy Stump that I now cannot see. It went somewhere. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's fully healed now. And it's gonna take ages. Might try to shoot that guy. That is gonna take ages too. But I do want the mandibles, and we're still missing the trophy, I think. So probably not the worst idea. Rocked our part of the forest there. Man with a high bow levels, that is fab. How fast you can fire there. Gonna wait for that guy to come back. Gonna make some noise by demolishing that here. And I forgot to mute my messenger again. Die already. Wait, give me a second. I have to mute the messenger. There we go. Mute it. Now come back here. It's only a little bit left there. Are we back here? Ha, there we go. Okay, let's get down there, pick up all of that jazz. What did we get? Well, mandibles and everything, but no trophy. What a pity. I would have loved to get a trophy from that. Alas, no luck. Zoom out a little bit. Those kind of things here could be leading to another skull if we are lucky. Oh, sure enough. Ticks. Oh. Things are getting killed by things. There is a dwerger here. Oh, that is another one of those where the skull is completely encased? Or is that the other way around and the skull is here? Well, well, well. We're gonna go for that one here. Because we do need the stuff. We're gonna get us some wisp lights. And we're gonna get us our tools and start mining that. Okay, now, where did we put the tools? I have no idea. So we need that and that. And probably that. Let's get that in here. And we do need some wisps and iggy wood to make some... I had some tools somewhere. I thought I had prepared that already, but I did not. So, 10 wisps and 10 iggy wood. We're gonna get more iggy wood too, I think. Gonna get us quite some stones there so we can finish our building process too. Okay, first things first, we gotta have a marker on the map so we can find that again. There we go. And then we put up some of those fabulous wisp lights around here so we can actually see what we're doing. We don't have to make things harder on ourselves by mining without seeing. Man, that was quite a lot of ticks going on here. We could even opt for trying to get the iggy wood here with those dwarfs around. That could be very helpful too. We're gonna have to dig that out. That is gonna be some doing. It's buried pretty deep here. We might reach the maximum digging depth before we get there. Okay, we've deleted one of our wisp torches there. Not only the wisp torch, we are also quite close to our chest there. But yeah. Might not be able to get under it to dig it out fully. Yeah, that is the end of the how deep I can dig. So that means no popping that. Just dig it all out patiently. Might even go for some more black marble here because we are low on black marble anyways. Also, it seems to be embedded in rock. And that is quite the ordeal here. Okay, we've got unfriendly neighbors. Haha, that is quite fab with those dwarfs here helping out with killing the stuff. Haha, that is cool. That one fell into my... And now he cannot be reached by that seeker. Teamwork. Okay, let's get back to digging. Aha. Okay. That one. Yeah, that is quite difficult here. That's the maximum digging depth I can reach here. And there is the stone, the rock embedded in the skull. Another one. And I cannot see where it even is. I have to dig myself out here first. There is stuff littered around here all the while from me digging so much. Dead stuff all around. You good down there? Okay, I think it's time to go home. There is 2 broken wisp lights. There. Think we're gonna have it like that. Time to go home and see about our chicken. Da, 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 da. Well, if I put that one on, I can carry that no problem. So we've got that and that. And that. Need to be a little bit careful not to hit that burger by accident. Arrows. We need more arrows. We are really down with the arrows. Can we use some of those? Do have so many. I do prefer the frost arrows, but I think we're gonna go with those for a bit. Okay, let's go have another break, have a sleep, and get back to mining. I think this is gonna be good to replenish our stone and black marble supplies. Gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. And then we're gonna have a look at our chicken if they hatched, even while we were not here. It's not like we need it immediately, so we could also wait for them to be hatching. Keep moving the... Oh, I can hear chirping noises. Let's get to the place and see. I think I heard chirping noises in here. Yes. I can only see one. That is strange. I don't have the wood with me to do some peeking there. Need to get some wood. Let's have a peek and let's eat something. Eventually we have to drop another egg in there. I might want to go up there. Cannot. I want to peek in by the roof to see if 2 of them are there. There is 2 chicken in there. Nice. I can't get to the tar. Now I got the tar. Good. 2 chicken in there. We happy. We gonna let them grow up. And then we finish this up. Nice. Good. Happy. Let's drop that here. And that here. And we're gonna go back to our mining operation there. I wonder if I built them that dwarf a ramp to get out of there, if he would. I'm gonna try that. Well, on the other hand, that would make it possible for those to get down there. He's still stuck here. Okay. Now let's go back here and see what we need to do here. Another broken wisp light. We need to have our wisp light on so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think we are at the maximum digging depth here. Can't dig any further. Have to do something, come on, about that here. Yeah, I think we have to get into the skull now and dig up all of that here by hand. This is gonna be a chore. It's not the best location for a skull to be digging at, but it is what it is. Can't get any deeper here. Bubble expired. Might want to keep the bubble up because it's not getting less dangerous here. I need to unload because we have too much stuff in our pockets. Let's put that broken wisp light up here. Another seeker. Let's use the poison ones. Ah, good. Okay. More digging. Oh, there is a lot of stuff down here too. And another broken wisp light. That guy is still my friend, isn't he? Yeah. Where did that thing go? Maybe we put it up over here. Okay, back to mining. I don't mind this too much because it's gonna be helping with the building, so it's not a bad thing. But it is a little bit boring to be watching. There, all the remaining stuff came down. Okay, we can't pick it up because we are out of space in our pocket here. You fine there? Rubber, 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 rubber. I think we are going to be hacking a little more at that here, just because we can. For the sake of the marble. because we can use the black marble in our upcoming building. Need to be careful though, not to hit our friend the dwarf. I think that is the amount we can get right here. Without doing too much. Can't get to that. Oh, I'm so bad at shooting. Keep still. That poor Dwerger. We should let him out when we go home. Okay, oh man, that is a lot of stuff here. Let's take that stuff home first. I'm gonna drop it off right by the portal first and then bring the other... Oh wait, we have a box here where we can place all of that. And then bring what is there. Okay. I'm gonna get all of that up there. And then we can go on building our warehouse because now we've got more stones. Keep forgetting where stuff is at. Also, we need to build another zip-zap machine because we've got tissue now. And we're gonna need iron for that. How is our iron supplies? Not too shabby. I think we can make that work. Let's have a look where we would build that zip-zap machine. We need to have black marble on the floor, so probably... Ooh, this looks not good. Where is my stone cutter? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I don't know what that was. It was connected. Is that lift? Or is it up? I think it was up. Yeah, I was saying we need to build a place for the zip-zap machine. I think that got damaged in that Gyal attack. So we have to have a big black marble blob here. Some of that looks real chipped and bad. Oh well. And I think we're gonna build it off to this side here. We got space here. So let's see if we have enough black marble to make that work, and I want to have an iron cage around. We're gonna remove some of that here. So we can build that up with that. Maybe one more. Like that. How big is that thing? Crafting zip-zap machine. Where is it? There. It is quite a big thing. So one more to the side here. And then we go that and that. Something like that. Gonna have some iron and build an iron door here. Leave that here. And it's late already, and building with black marble and iron, hard to see. So we're gonna take some of that and a little bit more of that. Also, we might take the stuff needed for the zip-zap machine. 5 black metal, 10 Yggdrasil wood and some sap. 10 Iggy wood. 5 of those. 3 sap. And the cores. We have exceeded our carry limits by a smidge. Okay, let's see. Is that enough? Yeah, we got everything. Okay. Let's get that thing positioned down there. So we can see if it fits. Something like that. Have a little bit of room to spare around, so we don't get problems here. And we're gonna just build the back and the sides and then top it off with iron. I think that is going to be the game here. I hope that will work, because we are in a little bit of a difficult situation with stability here eventually. I need one more row to go up here, I think. I hope the black marble is sufficient, else we have to go back and get a little bit more. It will not be sufficient, I'm sure. We have to get a little bit more. We are not missing too much. It's just a little bit that is missing here. Like for the front row, see what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be putting in that metal grid here to top off the top. Out of iron 2, and then we're gonna be putting in a door here and more iron grid. Let me get more iron. Just finish the iron part real quick so we can assess how much more marble we're gonna be needing. We are completely out of marble. I would love if there would be obsidian building pieces. That would be fab. But there ain't. Okay, so that. And then the iron door. I want that to be that way around, I think. And like that. And we need to finish this. This is taking a hecton of iron, but yeah, we are out of iron again. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more black marble here and on this side. And then that should be working. Okay, let's get that back into the box. And then I think we are going to be ending the episode here. Chickens. Why can I only see one of them chickens? I don't understand. There are two in there. I know that there are two in there, but I can only see the one. Okay. Yeah, we accomplished a little bit. Next episode we need to go back to the Mistlands and get a little bit, just a little bit more black marble. And we have to do some more building over in our warehouse. But for now, I think this episode is plenty long already. We're gonna stand right in front of our bed, like we always do in the end. Let's see, like here. Okay. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing, because we do upload 2 new videos for the Comfy Cozy Completionist series each week. And there is live streams on Tuesday and on Friday. So a lot of content to be watching. Ring the bell so you get notified when I stream, when I upload new things. And we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!